Yo, what's crack-a-lackin' Challenger? I'm your host, James Morelan. Today I'm going to be feeding my Discus and my other fish in my huge 90-gallon aquarium. So actually, let's just jump right into me feeding them, so here we go. Okay guys, sucking up a couple black worms. I'm going to try putting it in the tank for these guys. See if the angelfish... They're thinking about it. No, you guys have to eat it. It's food. Oh my gosh. You guys are lucky you're beautiful. Oh, looks like the angelfish, maybe? Yep, the angelfish is eating. Come on, Discus. Oh, the cory cats are going for it. I didn't even know they'd eat that. The cory cats are going vicious on those black worms. Oh my gosh. Oh. Looks like the Discus was trying to go for one. I like this Discus. He's not as colorful as, of course, these ones, but he still does look really awesome. Alright guys, time to add in these bloodworms, the frozen little chunk. Oop, I scared them all. You can see that guy. I've been feeding this for them over the past couple days. So they're kind of used to the food. I need to catch that swordtail and move him to a different tank. See, they want to eat the frozen food, not the real worms. What is wrong with you guys? I'm kidding, you guys are still beautiful. Yeah, those frozen bloodworms, they're cool because they start sinking after a couple of seconds. Like after probably about a minute, I think that was. And then it goes to the bottom and the fish can go for it. So that's good for multi-level fish. You can see them trying to fight over it. Some people actually de-thaw that before they put it in the aquarium, but I like how it floats. It gives the top dwelling fish a chance. And then usually they probably won't be able to finish that before then. Alright, so I'm going to try one more squirt of these guys. These black worms. Hopefully the Discus will go for these living worms. I was actually surprised that they didn't. Looks like the angelfish kinda likes it. The neon tetras also do like these foods. Mainly the live worms, I feel. Like, oh, the Discus went for a black worm. Oh, also about this, about this Discus, you can see his fins are a little bit damaged, and I didn't know if that was fin nipping, if it could be some sort of fin rot. Look, the tank came to life once I started feeding them. So I did start using erythromycin, which is a medicine that can help fish heal. It's kind of like a go-to medicine to help any fish. I also did add a little bit of salt to the tank, and that seemed to help also. But I'll keep you guys updated in case you've been wondering about that Discus, because yeah, he does look a little bit damaged. Hey, swordtail. We need to come up with names. If you guys can come up with names, I might do, comment if I should do like a poll on like Instagram or something, or like if I should make like a little site where you guys can vote on which fish is better and the cool name for each one. That would actually be pretty awesome. Yeah, my angelfish is also like really, really cool. It's cool because he has orange and stuff on his front, kind of like the Discus, so they kind of like share colors, I guess. Yeah, these cory cats are going crazy for those bloodworms. And the black worms, I've never seen them go that savage. So kind of an update on the tank as a whole. I will be doing a video on the setup of the entire tank and all the fish, and I guess the filtration, the heaters, the aquascaping. But yeah, I'll talk about that later in the future. Oh, the angelfish stole food from the Discus. That's not really a safe spot for all of them to be crowded back there next to all that driftwood. So I need to make sure I drop the food maybe over there next time. It's never sunken like that. They usually get it before it sinks. So I'll just have to keep that in mind, and now I know not to drop it there. Learning. I'm also going to take this time to feed the other fish in the tank. A lot of people ask me what to do with aggressive fish or like a betta fish if they're in a community tank, how to feed them. The key is just to try feeding the betta fish or the bigger fish first, and then throwing food on the other sides of the aquariums so the other fish are able to get it. So let's say I wanted all the other fish to eat, I'd try feeding the bigger fish first, and then while they're distracted over here, I'll just drop some food over there by the other schooling fish. That's honestly what I do. That's like the best tip I think I can give you guys for feeding other types of fish. I have noticed quite a few of the fish are a little cowardly. They don't really like to go to the top for food. They like when it sinks after a couple minutes. I am also thinking about getting a lid for this aquarium. I just don't want anything to happen where maybe one of the fish jumps. It's probably really unlikely, but just in the off chance that that ever happens, that would be horrible. I am also getting a background for this tank soon. I was actually thinking I'd probably get one before this video, but I guess not. It's probably just gonna be black. For my next aquariums, I'm probably gonna get a 3D background or something cool on the inside so it looks better, not only there, but yeah. Hey, little guy. So one benefit of feeding these fish live blackworms is it kind of gives them their natural sense of what they would eat in the wild. So blackworms are very high in protein. Oh wow, these guys are darting. They must be hungry. Yeah, I haven't really seen them go to the surface. Jeez almighty. Blackworms are very high in protein and really help your fish's diet. It's not really a great staple food for smaller fish. You might want to try varying it maybe every other day. They are kind of hard to get. You have to go to your local fish store. I don't think Petco has them. And you also have to keep them and they might die and they get really rotten after a couple days. So you want to make sure you look out for that. All right, these Discus actually look hungry still, so I'm gonna go get another block of frozen food for them. They keep nipping at that one area and I don't want any aggression to happen. So I'm gonna get another one of those blocks and I'll be back in a sec. All right, so there's the frozen block up there. Why aren't you guys going? It'll take a while for it to sink. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video if you haven't already. That would be awesome and helps a lot. Let's see if the neon tetras. These neon tetras are also so huge. Like compared to my other ones in my other tanks, they're just really, really big. Alright, it's starting to sink. They probably haven't noticed. Oh, the angelfish definitely knows what's going on. The thing I've noticed about Discus also is they're such like an agile fish that it's hard for them to eat food. They're like not the fastest fish. However, they can go fast. I'm also thinking about removing this driftwood just because it's like a sharp, like poking out everywhere. I don't want anything to happen possibly. So yeah, I'm probably gonna remove that later. The angelfish is adorable. Oh my gosh, how is this Cory cat the one that gets this entire block of frozen bloodworms to himself? And he's leaving it. You're making the wrong decision, bro. And you can see all the other Discus. Yeah, so they're not the fastest fish. They don't go to the food like the neon tetras do. These guys are slower eaters. They also are like picky eaters. So before they eat, they like examine the food. They try going for it, they miss it, and then they think if they should go again. So like, it's funny to watch them eat. I'll try getting some more of that on camera for you guys. But yeah, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Oh, come on. Go for it. I believe in you. Comment if maybe later I should get another Discus for this tank and move my angelfish somewhere else. That would actually be pretty awesome. I am considering moving some of these neon tetras out, and these tiger barbs are definitely going to get their own tank later. But I don't want this to just... Ooh, chill out. I actually have noticed a little bit of pecking for the Discus, which is normal, and I did do research on it. They're just trying to establish their pecking order because they weren't in a tank altogether. They were raised since they were like this small-ish, so when they're small. So they're probably just establishing a pecking order and like learning who's gonna be the leader of this new tank. I'm not really gonna intervene unless I see some big aggression, like maybe if they're like literally chasing one fish, and if they're all bullying one, I'll separate that one and make sure it's healthy and stuff, because naturally fish usually attack fish that are sick or dying. So that's one thing that happens in nature and like in most aquariums. So I just want to make sure nothing happens because I definitely don't want to lose any of these guys. They're all awesome and adorable. All right guys, so I'm gonna leave you with some footage of them eating. I hope you guys enjoy. I will catch you all on the flippity flop. See you all later. Get ready for some new fire content. Fuego, amazing stuff that's happening. I'll see you all on the flippity flop. Catch you guys. Bye. Alright, just another little quick thing. This is a freeze-dried tubifex worms. So I like to feed these every once in a while to the fish. It also breaks apart, kind of like the frozen bloodworms, but this is freeze-dried, so it doesn't need to be frozen, and it's a really easy food. So I'm just gonna drop one chunk in here. It takes a while for them to realize that it's food just because it doesn't really look like food. You can see it. Oh snap, he's going right for it. This guy's a little hungry. The smallest Discus, ironically, is the one that's trying to get all the food. Or not. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the cinematic. Make sure you drop a like on the video and hit the subscribe button. And once this video is done, make sure you check out the video of when I actually added these guys to my aquarium and when I got them. Alright guys, here we go.